So, update. Here's what needs to happen. We have a grand total of about 10 memory verses on video. I am going to give you a special deal. A special deal. And it's not an extreme close-up of me either. If we can get to 25 videos of kids or adults doing the memory verse by the 25th, 25 by the 25th, then I'll get slimed. Sweet? Deal? Let's try it. Alright, now, for reals. So, no ukulele today. Still practicing on that song. Still practicing to try and get it just right for you guys. So hopefully next week, you guys will have a song. Hopefully. Now, here's the thing. This whole month we've been talking about determination. And determination is this. It's deciding it's worth it to finish what you've started. And guys, we've been talking about this from like a biblical perspective, like looking at determination and how determined the followers of Jesus were in the days right after, months, years right after Jesus was crucified and rose again from the grave. And we've been looking at that, and that's been awesome. Okay, and I hope that you guys can take those lessons to heart. But the other thing that I really want you guys to get from this is that we can trust God no matter what. Because even when God gives us this great big huge task of trying to tell everybody about Him, He doesn't leave us alone. He gives us the Holy Spirit to help us. And guys, man, that is such an amazingly wonderful thing, and I am so excited for you guys to learn a little bit more about how the Holy Spirit gets us through tough times, even today. So today, here's kind of the roadmap of what's going to be going on. You guys are going to be seeing Lawson, and he's going to be talking to us about, just one thing. And you guys, it's pretty cool. I hope you guys can see what determination can do to be able to get through a task that might seem impossible. It just takes a little bit of determination. Then you'll see John and Brandon, and Kellen, and they will talk to you, they will teach you about this really amazing guy named Stephen. Stephen, he is an amazing hero of the faith, and I am so excited for you guys to go to learn his story and how determined he was to tell others about Jesus. So that's it. After that, we'll sing a couple of songs. And guys, the songs that we've been singing, I hope that you guys have enjoyed them, but they're not just for you guys just to sit down. I hope that you guys are standing up and like moving around and singing them out loud with your voices. Your voices, one of the things that I miss the most is the sound of your voices. But that is what will be coming up next. I'll see you in a little bit. Close it out. We'll pray. And then you guys get to go out and live out determination this week. We'll see you in a little bit.
And we are celebrating 45 rockin' awesome episodes of this show. Cue the confetti!
No confetti. You know how much of a mess that is to clean up.
But Mom, we've recorded 45 whole shows.
44. You've barely even started this one.
Right. Guess we should get started to get finished to celebrate. So today, we're celebrating my friend Tamir's sister, Kira, and how she just finished something big. Kira just found out about this amazing summer soccer camp, so she begs her parents to let her go. But it's kind of expensive. Like super expensive. Like super duper expensive. Dad says the only way that Kira can go is if you pay for half of it yourself. And Kira says, pay for it? With what? Because it's not like she's made of money. And Mom says, I know a way you can earn the money. Their older neighbor, Mrs. Bonafonte, can't get around so well anymore, and she needs some help spring cleaning her kitchen. Kira's like, go! Because how hard can it be to spiff up a few things for Mrs. Bonafonte, right? Kira's neighbor says all Kira needs to do is throw out anything expired in the fridge or pantry. Especially if it's growing stuff. Then Kira needs to wash and put away all the dishes and scrub every kitchen surface. Then Mrs. Bonafonte pats Kira on the shoulder and says, bless your heart, sweetie, and leaves Kira alone with the mess. The stuff in the fridge is so old, Kira's pretty sure there's something alive in there. But she takes a deep breath and she grabs the first thing she sees. It looks like cheese. Green cheese. Ooh, maybe from the moon. 5 minutes in, she is ready to give up now. She tells herself, think soccer camp. So this time, she gives it all she's got. And in 3 hours and 57 minutes, she's finally done. Mrs. Bonafonte shouts, go! And then she pays Kira for all her hard work. And Kira shouts, go! 'Cause it's exactly the right amount for her to go to camp. Then Mom and Dad show up, and they all pull out their vuvuzuvas to celebrate.
Okay. We get the point.
So kids, remember, never do this at home. But do remember that determination is deciding it's worth it to finish what you started. Like episode 45. Ooh, can we celebrate with confetti now? Please, 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 please.
Oh, Lawson.
What? It's better than more of a this, right?
Fine. But you gotta clean it up.
Okay. Woohoo! Cue the confetti! Bye guys! See you next time! Woo!
Okay. Come on. Okay. You got this. Use the force.
Hey,
You mind if I
what?
take a try?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. Huh. Ha! You got one in. Ha! No, you got one in. Ha! It's a bad airplane, though.
Hey everybody, thanks for tuning in today. I'm Brandon.
And I'm John.
And this is the So-and-So Show. Today we have a great show in store for you. Hang on to your seats, pews, pillows, whatever you sit on while watching this show, because it's going to be a good one. First up, a competition game. Who can flip their water bottle and land it the most times in a row? Go. Go. Oh, hey, it looks like I won. Next thing, random Christmas carols in the summer. Hey, deck the halls with ice cream sundaes. Fa la 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 la. Tis the season to go swimming. Fa la 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 la. You know what? Yes.
What are you doing?
I was doing the show.
The show on 17 cups of Fred's Fast Fraps?
What? No.
Well, what's with the racehorse pace?
No, I was just trying to help you out. You know, I saw on your calendar that you have a haircut appointment in 30 minutes, and I didn't want you to be late, so.
What?
Oh, come on, John. Don't tell me you forgot.
No, of course not. I don't need to go. That was an optional suggestive appointment, not a real one.
Oh, really? Because it says here, a mandatory haircut. You've got this, John. No excuses. I believe in you.
What?
This is your handwriting.
Who would write notes like that to themselves in their own calendar?
Guess you.
Oh. Where were we? Oh, yes. Don we now our swimming goggles.
John,
John,
you clearly need a haircut. You can't just do the show slowly in hopes of getting out of it.
I'm not doing the show slowly.
Are you afraid of haircuts?
What?
Stop doing that.
Okay, fine, yes. Brandon, help me.
What?
Fine. Yes, I'm scared of haircuts, okay? Are you happy now?
No, I'm not. I mean, look, John, there's nothing to be scared of. I mean, the people cutting your hair know what they're doing. I mean, they went to hair college and everything. Well, yeah, they did. And even if they cut your hair shorter than you want, it'll grow back. You shouldn't let fear ruin your beautiful hair.
You think my hair is beautiful?
Whoa. How long has that been up there?
Only a year or two.
Okay, you definitely should go to that appointment.
Can we just get back to the show, please?
Fears are natural. I mean, but that doesn't mean you have to live by them. And think of all the times that you've been able to overcome your fears. You remember that time with the ice? Hey, I got us some water.
Oh, thank you.
There you go. What is wrong with you?
Ice!
Ice. No, it's good. It's good. Here, try. Here, try it.
Wow. That is refreshing.
See?
Yeah, but that was ice.
Oh, what about the calculators?
$46,723 divided by 17, then distributed to 23 different departments. Let's see.
That's 2,748.7647.
What is that?
It's a calculator. It's a...
No.
No, I can divide it into 23 too if you want.
No.
No, it's fun. It's fun. Try it. Just push equal. I already divided by 23 there. Here you go. 190.
Wow! That is really fast. It's like mathematical magic.
Come on. It's time to face another fear.
Maybe.
Need I remind you of the teddy bears?
Oh, no! Okay. Bears, you are adorable. You are cuddly. You are soft, and I will not fear thee. Oh!
Yes! These are great! Oh, I love these! Oh, you're so cuddly, you bear! You bear! Why was I afraid of you?
Yeah, that was pretty brave of me.
See, you can totally get a haircut.
Okay, yeah. You're right. I can, and I will. It's already 2:52. I'm running out of time. We've got to. It's Bible story time with Kellen. Hey.
Hey, Kellen.
Hey, Kel Bell.
Let's just stick with Kellen.
Kellen it is.
What do you have for us today, Kellen?
Well, today I'm telling you about a very humble and incredibly brave guy named Stephen.
Okay, but make it quick. I've got a haircut to get to.
All right. So, after Jesus came back from the dead, the church started to grow very fast. They needed someone to help take care of all of the new believers. Stephen was the person they chose. Stephen was wise, and he was full of faith and of the Holy Spirit. With God's power, Stephen did amazing things for people to see. But there was some who didn't approve of him. They started telling lies about Stephen. They said he was saying things that were against the law. So Stephen was arrested and taken before the Sanhedrin. The Sanhedrin was the Jewish court system where people were judged by a group of religious leaders. They listened to all the lies spoken about Stephen and asked, "Is what these people are saying true?" I want you to understand what was happening here, because times were different back then. The stuff Stephen was being accused of was punishable by death. But instead of backing down, Stephen took a stand. He started to remind them of how God spoke to Abraham thousands of years ago, telling him to move to a new land that God promised to give him and his family. Stephen reminded them of Joseph and how even though he was sold as a slave to Egypt, God was with him, and how Joseph eventually became a ruler of Egypt. He talked about Moses, who God spoke to through a burning bush, telling him to go and rescue his people from slavery, and how through many wonders and miracles, Moses led the Israelites out of slavery through the Red Sea. And Stephen reminded the Sanhedrin of how King David's son, Solomon, worked to build a temple so God would have a permanent place to live. But, Stephen said, the Most High God does not live in any houses made by human hands. Stephen told them their entire history, putting together the pieces, how God had been with his people since the beginning, how he had always kept his promises. Then, I'm thinking Stephen probably took a deep breath, because he was getting to the most important part. He told the Sanhedrin that Jesus was the promised Messiah sent by God, and that they were responsible for Jesus' death. When the members of the Sanhedrin heard this, they became very angry. But Stephen looked up, and he saw what can only be described as the glory of God. And he saw Jesus standing there. "Look," he said, "I see heaven open. The Son of Man is standing at God's right hand." The members of the Sanhedrin didn't want to hear that. They covered their ears. They yelled at the top of their voices. They couldn't see what Stephen was seeing. They didn't know all the pieces of the puzzle. So in their anger and confusion, they ordered that Stephen be put to death. As he died, Stephen prayed, "Lord Jesus, receive my spirit and don't hold this sin against them." Stephen had every reason to be afraid, but he was determined to bring honor to God in even the scariest situations. Back to you guys.
Whoa. Yeah. Steven's definitely braver than me. I'm scared of a haircut.
And teddy bears.
Not anymore.
Well, remember, Stephen wasn't brave all on his own. He was full of the Holy Spirit. God was with him the whole time.
You know something? Whenever I remember that God is with me, it does make me feel more brave.
It should, because God can do anything and because God knows everything. We only see a part of the puzzle, but God sees the whole thing.
Wow. Yeah. Hey, thanks, Kellen. I'm more determined than ever to get my hair cut. You want to come with me?
No way.
We'll see you next time, Kellen.
Yeah, thanks for the story. Bye.
Bye.
All right, John, to the barber with you.
You bet. But first...
Don't start procrastinating
No,
again.
no, it's not that. It's time for Reveal the Question. Boom. When were you scared but kept going? My answer is right now, and... Whoa! Right now? I gotta run. See ya.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
What about you? When were you scared but kept going? Talk it over and be inspired by each other's bravery. Until next time, I'm Brandon.
And I'm John.
Go. What are you doing?
I gotta go. Go.
And this was the So-and-So Show. Bye.
Bears, you guys are so cool. You're so soft and you're so cuddly, and you never gave up on me after all those years. You know what? Thank you so much for always sticking with me, even after I was afraid for so long. Oh! No! Get away! Get away! No! No, bears! Attack the bear with the bear!
Every move I make, I'm making you. Every breath I take, I'm breathing you. Every step I take, I'm taking you. Every breath I take, I'm breathing you. 'Cause you make me move, yeah, you make me move, Jesus. I will follow you, I will follow you. You sing it, na 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 waves of mercy, waves of grace. Everywhere I look, I see your face. Your love has captured me. Oh my God, this love, how can it be? Na 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 Every move I make, I'm making you. Every breath I take, I'm breathing you. Every step I take, I'm taking you. Every breath I take, I'm breathing you. 'Cause you make me move, yeah, you make me move, Jesus. I will follow you, I will follow you. You sing it, na 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 waves of mercy, waves of grace. Everywhere I look, I see your face. Your love has captured me. Oh my God, this love, how can it be?
His love is in my heart and in my soul. He's taking over, he's in control. He's in my steps, yeah, he makes me move. He gives me life, this way is what I choose. So if you feel it, and I know you do, come on, jump to the beat, jump, jump. Come on, jump to the beat, jump, jump, and move.
Every move I make, I'm making it you, you, yeah.
Back. So, as we end up today, it has been a really, really good day. I know the weather is getting nicer, and I hope that, man, you guys are able to show determination, not just like inside the house, but also outside. Man, there are so many ways for you guys to show determination. So many ways. The songs that we sang today, they were great songs. Whether it's Every Move I Make or This Little Light, guys, I hope that you understand, and this is something that I didn't understand for a long time, and I'm still trying to work through it. But I hope that you understand that every move I make, every move that you make, shows people who Jesus is. And that sounds like such a ridiculous statement, right? Whether it's about brushing your teeth, or playing with somebody, or doing what you do, whatever it is that you do. But I'll tell you this: showing determination in something as simple as brushing your teeth. That shows people that you're taking care of what God has given you. You're being a good steward of your body. You are trying to make sure that you're being as healthy as possible. Guys, determination, comes into that because you can't just like brush your teeth the day before you go to the dentist and expect things to be okay. It has to be something you do every day, right? That's determination. It's deciding it's worth it to finish what you've started. And something like brushing your teeth that will never finish until you lose all your teeth and have to put in dentures. And that's okay, because then you're just a little bit older. Guys, determination is a really big deal. The other song that we sang is This Little Light. And guys, determination is just a little bit of light that we shine that points people towards Jesus. Because when we do that, it shows people when we are determined to finish what we've started, a task that we've been given or a chore that we have to do, it shows people that we're serious about honoring the people who are above us, who are in authority over us. It shows that we are going to take seriously what we've been asked to do. So guys, whether it is Jesus' command to us to tell people about Jesus, and that's the biggest command that we could ever get, okay? Or something as simple as taking the trash out after lunch or after dinner, or emptying your plate into the sink. Guys, you being determined and following through and finishing what you have started, that shows Jesus. And so, guys, I'm excited for you guys this week to be able to show determination. And I hope that we can see you soon. Have a great week. Let's pray and we'll send you guys off. Dear Lord, I thank you for this day, and I thank you for these kids. Lord, I ask that you would bless them this week as they honor you in their determination, as they come into contact with others maybe, and I ask that you would help them to show you and how they do the little things. Lord, we praise you. We ask this all in your name. Amen. Guys, have a great week. Don't forget to tune in on Wednesday, and you guys will see the midweek chat, and we'll continue in on our discussion on hope. And guys, it's going to be a good one. We'll see you later. Peace out.